Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we are seeing one of every single NBA team's greatest all-time center returned to their current NBA team. So basically, man, we are going back to Smash Mouth basketball, you know, man, beating up each other in the paint, grabbing some rebounds, blocking some shots, and hopefully these guys all are able to kind of fit into this era of basketball, because at the same time, it's like, while we have those guys on the team, we are still going to have great three-point shooters in the NBA, and it's still going to be a big part of the game for this simulation. So I'm going to go through each one of these NBA teams, show you guys the center that add to the team. Keep in mind that not every single player is in NBA 2K18. Also, keep in mind that I kind of had to like shift rosters around because I wanted the actual centers to play on the team. So, you know, like start the center position. So you guys will see what I'm talking about as we go through this all right here. So look at the 76ers. That team, we have Wilt Chamberlain, 93 overall. So I actually shifted Joel Embiid to the power forward position. For the Milwaukee Bucks, we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This team is going to be freaking dangerous out there. Chicago Bulls, Artis Gilmore. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers with Brad Daughtry. I thought that was a band, man. I thought Daughtry was like an actual band that sang music and stuff. I didn't know he was a basketball player too. Boston Celtics, we got Bill Russell, so I got Al Horford at the power forward position. Clippers, we got Bob McAdoo. Memphis Grizzlies, we got the Gasol brothers with Pau Gasol at center. Atlanta Hawks, Dikembe Mutombo. Miami Heat, Alonzo Mourning out there. Another Zoe on the Charlotte Hornets. Utah Jazz, Mark Ian. So we actually got Rudy Gobert at power forward. Sacramento Kings, DeMarcus Cousins. Yes, guys, Boogie is the greatest center to ever play in that team. There was not really any other choices. New York Knicks, we got Patrick Ewing with Kristaps Porzingis in the front court. That team's going to be dangerous. Los Angeles Lakers, the big man, Shaquille O'Neal. Although so many great all-time centers on that team, Shaq was actually rated the highest. Next was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Then I believe Wilt Chamberlain. Orlando Magic, we are going with Dwight Howard. We got the Dallas Mavericks with Sean Bradley. This dude been freaking had so many nuts in his face, guys. It's not even funny. Like, I can't even laugh. The dude's had a lot of nuts in his face for being a 7'6" player. Most notably, I believe this is the man that Vince Carter dunked over, I believe. Brooklyn Nets, we got Brook Lopez. So yeah, not a great situation over there. Denver Nuggets, Dikembe Mutombo. Pacers, they got Rick Smits. The only reason I know about this guy is because I was playing an all-time team play now game on 2K18, and somebody used this guy and absolutely killed me with him out there. He's 7'4", he was a beast. We got the Pelicans with Tyson Chandler, DeMarcus Cousins at power forward, and actually Anthony Davis went up to a 96 overall at the small forward position, so I decided to roll with that. That team's going to be tough to get past. Detroit Pistons, Bob Lanier. So personally, my favorite is Big Ben Wallace, but Bob Lanier's, 93 overall player. This dude's been a freaking beast for the Detroit Pistons. It was before my time because this was in the 70s. We got the Raptors with Antonio Davis at 6'9". We have Hakeem Olajuwon joining the Houston Rockets. I don't know who's going to beat that team. Maybe the Golden State Warriors. You guys are going to see who's on that team in a second. Spurs, we got David Robinson. Phoenix Suns. Guys, believe it or not, man, the Phoenix Suns don't have a single center all-time on their all-time team. They don't have any good centers, unless, like, Charles Barkley. I believe he was a power forward, though, but he's not even in the game, so I couldn't use him. So, yeah, so y'all going to take an L for this one, unfortunately. OKC Thunder, we got Jack Sikma, 89 overall player. Timberwolves, we have Big Al Jefferson. Portland Trail Blazers, Bill Walton. Hopefully he's not commentating because this freaking commentating is cringe as heck. Golden State Warriors, Wilt the Still Chamberlain, guys. This is the team that I think is going to freaking dominate everybody. Like, adding Wilt Chamberlain to this squad right here already, it's going to be deadly, man. They might actually go 8-2-0. And then we got Wes Unseld for the Washington Wizards. So we are going to start this simulation. I'm going to check out the Bucks team, actually. Actually, no, man, I'm going to put on the Warriors just because I think they might actually go 8-2-0 for this video, guys. I really do think they will. But yeah, so as we go through this simulation, I got a few things I want to talk about when it comes to the center position. So, as we all know, they lost their freaking first game to the Houston Rockets. As we all know, man, like, the center position just is not really as sought out as it used to be. Guys like Jahlil Okafor, I think, would have used to, like, dominated in earlier days or earlier eras of the NBA. But now they're just, like, not as, like, guys like that are not really as sought out due to three-point shooting or anything like that. I'm kind of wondering why that is. Like, obviously, three-point shooting is a big part of it. But at the same time, I just think that that whole Smash Mouth basketball just is not really as efficient anymore as it used to be. But really the big part about that is I think a lot of it comes down to guys like, Bill Russell or Hakeem Olajuwon. Yo, guys, give me 1 second. Let me do this real quick, and I'm going to continue my ramble here real quick. Okay, so as I was saying, basically what I think it comes down to is that so many NBA players are so quick and strong these days. Have it be a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. It's just that like the big strong center isn't as dominant as used to be. Just because, like I was saying, man, like Bill Russell, you know, back in his era of basketball, he was considered like a freak of nature just because he was like 6'9", he was very strong and everything like that. And just like the NBA's never really seen a player like him. Same with Wilt Chamberlain. I mean, yes, guys like that would still dominate in today's NBA, but who knows how more dominant they would have been. I mean, just because, like, you know, Wilt Chamberlain was dropping 100-point games, or really one game, getting crazy like 50, 60 rebound games. Things like that you really just don't see in the NBA anymore. So I really just think it comes down to nutrition. Just NBA teams like really getting like the optimal, you know, medical and technology and all that bitch ass stuff out there that really just makes NBA players so gifted physically that centers just don't dominate anymore. But yeah, guys, as we are going through the simulation, who is the most dominant center you've ever witnessed? And who is the best center that's ever played for your NBA team that you actually got to watch? Because, like, I think the most dominant center I've actually personally got to witness was Shaquille O'Neal. Now, when he was really in his prime, you know, back in the early 2000s and stuff like that, in 90s, it's just like, for me personally, I was very young. You know, back in 2004 when they played my Detroit Pistons, I was only 12 years old. So, you know, I still remember that finals, like it was yesterday, but at the same time, you know, I was still very young to really, like, understand just what I was witnessing when it came to guys like Shaquille O'Neal. As far as like my favorite team, my Detroit Pistons, guys, man, Ben Wallace, I miss that dude so much. Like, no, he wasn't going to kill you offensively, but damn, defensively, that guy would get in your face. I still remember this one game. It was against the Indiana Pacers, and no, I'm not talking about the Palace Brawl, guys. That was a different game that I will never forget. But no, it was another game against the Pacers where I believe it was like Jermaine O'Neal or Reggie Miller, or maybe even Ron Artest was going up with the ball, and Ben Wallace just threw it back, man. It was like a game-winning block, and I really don't see a lot of game-winning blocks anymore just like that. So I don't know, as far as like other centers that I've seen, just so many good ones out there. It's really, I mean, DeMarcus Cousins, even not right now, he's a beast. Like, what he does is freaking fantastic. But you just really don't see that traditional type of center anymore. It seems like they all are able to dribble the basketball now. All of them are able to shoot three-pointers and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. But yeah, so looking at the end of the season right there, the Golden State Warriors, a record of 64-17, which is like a really good record, but not like a super amazing. Yes, it's amazing, but not like all that crazy. Houston Rockets second place, Spurs with Kawhi Leonard and David Robinson in third. Thunder did some work out there getting themselves a natural center, although Steven Adams is a beast. We got Trailblazers with Will Walton, Big Al Jefferson. We got the Nuggets with, I believe, Dikembe Mutombo and the Lakers. Shaquille O'Neal able to lead that young Lakers team to a playoff spot, assuming they win their last game. Similarly through day tier, and okay, so Lakers actually did not make the playoffs. MVP still going to Stephen Curry. It's a three-point guard shooting league. Ben Simmons Rookie of the Year. Pau Gasol 6th man on the Spurs, but that's not the Pau Gasol we are thinking of. Dwight Howard actually grabbing that Defensive Player of the Year. We're dropping 26 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks, and almost 2 steals a game. So yeah, that's probably like, as far as like me like remembering centers besides Shaquille O'Neal. Dwight Howard, like him on the freaking Orlando Magic. Oh my god, dude. And Bam McAdoo, I keep on saying Bab, it's Bob McAdoo. Actually getting All-NBA first team, so I gotta see what kind of numbers he put up as we continue through the simulation right here. We got Hakeem getting All-NBA second, and Dwight Howard All-NBA third. There's the rest of the awards for you guys like to see all that out there. So let's actually check out some of these players' stats here real quick, see how these centers did. I am quickly going to go through the player stats just like this so you guys can like see each individual center. So I'll just do this and see what it's all about, see if anybody like really dominated. You guys feel free to pause the video. This Bam McAdoo stats, getting 27 points, 15 rebounds. Damn, dude. Oh my god. Friggin' beastin' and feastin', Chris Smooth style out there. All right. Patrick Ewing, dominant stats. Man, if he played with Porzingis in this era, whoo, damn, that team would be freaking dangerous, man. Absolutely dangerous. Okay, here's the rest of the stats. How my Pistons do? Bob Lanier, 16 points, 11 rebounds. All right, good for him, good for him. Keem Olajuwon, David Robinson. Sorry, Phoenix. I really do feel bad, but they had no center I could use, and I couldn't use like Amari Stoudemire because he's going to be part of the power forward videos. So, you know, I really couldn't do that. Wilt Chamberlain, not like amazing. Like, yeah, those are good center numbers, but for a 99 overall player, he did okay. He did okay. All right, so who actually led the team, or who led the NBA in actual rebounds? Let's go to league leaders here. So that's points per game. So yeah, rebounds per game goes to Bam McAdoo, followed by Zoe, Bill Russell, Brad Daughtry. Okay, so yeah, all these centers are all like, none of these are like current NBA centers, which just goes to show just how different the position is now. I mean, all these guys are just dominating. Like the first actual NBA center we see, no, that's Brook Lopez of like the Brooklyn Nets. That's not current Lakers one. Oh my god, dude. Well, I'm stupid, man. It does make sense because I have all the centers starting. So yeah, I mean, some of these guys would be like power forwards and stuff, but still, like Andre Drummond, 18th in the league in rebounding because Bob Lanier's at the center position. All right, let's get to these playoffs. Who is going to win it all, guys? I still think Golden State is probably going to win it. I'm gonna say the Boston Celtics because that team's already killing in the Eastern Conference. Them with Bill Russell. Yeah, that team's gonna be like them and Al Horford frontcourt. My god, the freaking defense. Simulate current round. See who gets Yo Bulls look like they're making some noise out there, man. Cleveland getting knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. All right, so we actually have the Celtics with Bill Russell. We got Kareem and the Bucks. We got the 76ers with, why can I not remember who's on the 76ers? Oh yeah, Wilt Chamberlain, Wes Unseld with the Washington Wizards. We got Houston, Minnesota, OKC, and the Golden State Warriors. Simulate current round here. Timberwolves out. 76ers gone, Thunder gone, Bucks gone. Okay, so we got Celtics, we got Washington, we got Houston, and the Golden State Warriors. Simulate current round here. And, all right, y'all just blew that 3-1 lead, low-key, Washington. We got the 2 #1 seeds, so this is actually a great matchup. Wilt Chamberlain, 99 overall, versus Bill Russell. Simulate current round, who's going to win it all? And it is the Golden State Warriors, guys, winning it in a 7-game series. Stephen Curry still getting that MVP. I do want to check out the closeout game here. 135-93 in this game 7. Wilt Chamberlain dropping 29 and 14. We got Kyrie 21 points. Bill Russell 15, 8, 3, and 3 blocks. As far as like his playoff stats, I mean, he averaged the double-double with the 13 points and the 12, 13 rebounds. Got over 2 blocks a game. Let's see how the man Wilt Chamberlain did in the playoffs. There's 17 points, 12 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. There you go, guys. I knew the freaking Warriors were going to kill this video because they already got a super team. So we had a 99 overall player. It's just a GG for the rest of the league. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below, who is your favorite all-time center? Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.